What an amazing start to London Climate Action Week, with the Climate Innovation Forum really setting the tone at the beginning of the week. There's over 1,000 events, 75,000 delegates, and we really are putting EY and the Climate Innovation Forum at the center of what's happening through the week. A couple of real shifts in terms of what I've observed today. The first one is a real tangible shift in the dialogue. There's not a round table, a panel or discussion that hasn't been orientated towards growth, innovation or resilience. And I think that is a huge shift in terms of the way we are describing sustainability. The second is the use of use cases in the discussions. What's worked well? What's empowered corporates, financial institutions to really change the dial? And I've been really encouraged by the use cases that have been provided. In terms of specific sessions, we kicked off the day with incredible edition of the nature stage. We had our global climate change and sustainability lead at EY, Alexis Gazo, hosting a session which really looked at how do we unlock the 10 trillion nature opportunity. With regards to that, we had Andrew Mitchell talk about the Little Book of Nature business, which again is a collection of real use cases that we can use to unlock that opportunity. We then late in the day had Alok Sharma and Jill Lofts talking about how do we bridge the gap. We know that there is a tremendous amount of capital that needs to flow, but there are still barriers. So again, using some EY market research, but also examples around how do we actually unlock some of those challenges that we see. We then turned the dialogue to risk. We had Andre Correa de Santos, our EY risk leader, really talking about how does risk unlock an opportunity for businesses, both through the way that products are priced, the allocation of capital, but importantly, recognizing in some instances there is going to be a protection gap or an opportunity to really change or adapt from a finance perspective, which was really interesting and really got some great feedback. And then lastly, carbon markets. EY has put a lot of focus and emphasis into carbon markets. There are still barriers, but we are really driving individuals to come around the table to work through those barriers and challenges to drive the carbon markets agenda forward. Well, again, there's a tremendous amount to look forward to. So we see a continuation of the relationship between the Climate Innovation Forum, UNEP FI and EY tomorrow through the UNEP FI Global Summit. I'll actually be talking on the main stage around, again, how do we try and unlock some of the sustainable finance ambition that we've got, and how do we really see the narrative changing in terms of those institutions that are leading the way from a climate finance perspective, and really what they've been able to do to generate the business case, but also the finance to flow in terms of the clients that they are dealing with. We'll then move on tomorrow night. EY has a very kind of unique debate, which will again focus on the climate agenda more broadly, but bring together various participants from across the globe to really debate some of the really important issues around the climate agenda. Thursday morning, we have again an incredible session with Chris Skidmore, the former energy minister, where we are convening around 40 chief sustainability officers and heads of sustainable business, again, to really focus on the practical examples of what shifts the dial in terms of generating and moving capital across the globe. Lastly, we talk a lot about sustainability and AI. And what we've been really focused on at EY is how do we transform, for example, a sustainable reporting journey using AI agents, orchestrating those agents. And so we've got an incredible session on Thursday that we're hosting with a number of our alliance partners to really bring some of that AI and sustainability dimension to light through that discussion.